some years ago, if I wasn't mistaken, fam. So yeah, maybe it was one of them cold tunes and that I never got around to doing a part 2, a sequel and them thing there, a remix and that. And he said, you know what? Now we got some of the coldest on top form and them thing, Payper and Skrapz and that. Let me drop something and them thing there. Let's get into it, man. Payper album, cold. Skrapz album, cold. Go check them out and them thing there, bro. Aystar, let's see what I go on. Shout out to the melanin, little pinky. Go man.
Remix thing, you got me?
Yeah, so it was his tune.
Jump on these tracks, I spit flames. I'm hot like a drop of hot wax. The tape's already loaded like a 9 that's cocked back. So when it drops, you better clap. It's all eyes on. It's already loaded like a 9 that's cocked back. So when it drops, you better clap. It's all eyes on me like a gal who's got back. No one's watching your shit cause you whack. 100% if I had the chance to, then I ain't listening to that. I told me manager stop sending me these rappers. Stop that. But when it comes to Scousematic, cop that. And then
So everyone's doing this right now, bro. Now, if you guys watch The Gentleman and that, Pete and Baz literally just imitated this thing to a T and that, to the point where they had some random done in a chicken suit and them thing. They're forcing him to yum food off the table and that blood. Idiot, you be a chicken. Be a effing chicken. Like, you know what I mean, bro? So everyone's just copying this right now, man. Or the same type of style and that, fam. You know what I mean? Play the video.
who's got back, no one's watching your shit cause you whack. 100% if I had the chance to, then I ain't listening to that. I told me manager stop sending me these rappers. Stop that. But when it comes to Scousematic, cop that. And any mixtape that I drop, you better cop it. If I shoot you point blank, this ain't a game, you can't block it. 400 break horse on the golf, you can't jock it.
And you see, this guy's beeline has always been one of the cold, bro. Aystar is legit one of the swaggiest rappers out there, bro. It's the same thing when I talk about Skrapz and that, bro. These are two of the swaggiest rappers that we've ever made in the UK and them thing. They're about to collab on a track. You think Skrapz ain't gonna glide on this, bro? Like, I never thought of it, but it makes so much sense, fam. It's like when Payper linked up with Mozzie on his album and them thing there. I was like, bro, this makes so much sense. And why did I never think of this? Skrapz and Aystar, bro, are literally two of the swaggiest in the UK. And when it comes to the beat selections, the beat line is always at a beautiful level. The beat's always jumpy yet controlled and that. Like, listen, man. And they're always one of them guys glide and that, fam. You know what I'm saying? Glide when it comes to the flow.
Your shit cause you whack. 100% if I had the chance to, then I ain't listening to that. I told me manager stop sending me these rappers. Stop that. But when it comes to Scousematic, cop that. And any mixtape that I drop, you better cop it. If I shoot you point.
And what I like, sorry, what I like is the fact that you obviously have the gentleman type of theatrics and video, bro, with the classic type of violin or whatever string that isn't them thing there. But then you have the B line that makes it rappy, trappy, and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
This ain't a game, you can't block it. 400 break horse on the golf.
That Nick Merckx, bro.
The 4-4's too big, won't fit in the pocket, and you're gonna need the army to stop it. You'll see when I pop it, send him to the firmament like he's a rocket. The new mixtape, make sure you cop it. Cop that. Make sure you got that shit. Make sure you got that shit. And if you ain't got that shit, then cop that shit. But don't.
Not gonna lie, I feel like the vocal, I don't think there's anything wrong with the actual hook. I feel like it's a sound effect that they used on it still, bro. But I guess because it's cop that shit, they have to use the exact same type of, you know what I mean? I can't change it.
Be a little bum and go and rob that shit, you get me? Just go and cop that shit, you get me? Just go and cop that shit. And if you ain't got that shit, then cop that shit. But don't be a little bum and go and rob that shit.
I'm a gangster and a gentleman, my suits are tailored. I put my tracksuit on cause I was due some payments. Put killers in the bushes, yeah we do surveillance. Violate and live where, don't lose your cranium. I come with the brick squad, I'm like the Gucci Mane. I was a star in the traps, I ain't new to fame. How you rapping when you got boots to lace? I got some young boy killers that'll shoot your face. That's a 12 gauge, take your face off like Nick Cage. Distasteful, here's my dick, how does this taste? Disgraceful, little bitch, get your wig straight, get your facts straight. I got rich off a mixtape on a strip.
Nah, man said B. Get your wig straight, get your facts straight as well and them thing. They're talking to both halves and that, bruv. Like, listen, man, I put a Payper in the building and that. Been on absolute fire. This is what I'm saying. This is why I'm not even mad at Aystar for doing the remix so long. By the way, I don't think I definitely haven't heard Cop That Ish, the first version and that, bruv. You know what I mean? But the fact that he did it now with these two rappers and it makes too much sense in that, man. Both on fire and just dropped the brazen.
Let's violate and live where, don't lose your cranium. I come with the brick squad, I'm like the Gucci Mane. I was a star in the traps, I ain't new to fame. How you rapping when you got boots to lace? I got some
Man said bling blow. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, he's feeling different on this
young
one,
boy
man.
killers that'll shoot your face. That's a 12 gauge, take your face off like Nick Cage. Distasteful, here's my dick, how does this taste? Disgraceful, little bitch, get your wig straight, get your facts straight. I got rich off a mixtape on a strip late. Please don't get me irate. Pull up on who? I'ma shoot to your sideways. I was broke like a
Bro, you see, bro, this guy be vibing on his ad-libs and that, bro. No matter the tune, he just be vibing and that, man. I
bad
can't
joke,
even
give me
lie.
migraines. Now it's Frankie with the 4 eyes, 5 chains.
Make sure you got that shit. Make sure you got that shit. And if you ain't got that shit, then cop that shit. But don't be a little bum and go and rob that shit, you get me? Just go and cop that shit, you get me? Just go and cop that shit. And if you ain't got that shit, then cop that shit. But don't be a little bum and go and rob that shit.
I'm in a 3-piece with a double-breasted blaze. I got my 4-5, but I'm on my best behavior. Young buck keeps one in the chamber. He stays with a mask, only see his nose and eyes like an alligator. I used to break down bricks, carry the remainder. Add it to the next brick like I'm playing Tetris. And even though I might forgive, I still don't forget shit. So you've always gotta expect the unexpected. My dog will bring me a stick if I tell him fetch it. Rapid, it's either gonna be a spinner or a matic. And when the fire's in my hand, I move it erratic. I park up and jump out and then
Boom. Listen, man. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Listen, it's different. It's different. And that's what I'm saying. He's added an extra layer of swagger, blood. Man said that I'd fetch it, that mat it. Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Listen to the N-words and that, bro. Same thing. Go listen to Marathon as well. Like, the swagger on that one as well, fam. The pocket diving, the transition between flows. Like, listen, man. 2 of the swaggiest in the UK,
even
man.
though I might forgive, I still don't forget shit. So you've always gotta expect the unexpected. My dog will bring me a stick if I tell him fetch it. Rapid, it's either gonna be a spinner or a matic. And when the fire's in my hand, I move it erratic. I park up and jump out and then did you catch it? 5 quid on a t-shirt and a jacket. Don't worry about me, I've been already had it. If you ain't got it yet, then go grab it.
Listen.
Make sure you got that shit. Make sure you got that shit. And if you ain't got that shit, then cop that shit. But don't be a little bum and go and rob that shit, you get me? Just go and cop that shit, you get me? Just go and cop that shit. And if you ain't got that shit, then cop that shit. But don't be a little bum and go and rob that shit.
To be continued. We're getting a part 3 in them thing there. Mad thing. Shout out to man like Aystar, man. Absolutely cold remix. Shout out Potter, shout out Skrapz and that, fam. This tune just made sense. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one, though. It's your boy Jazz and I'm out of it, a bit, people, man. I'm gone, man. That one's getting playlisted, fam. Playlisted, bruv. In a bit, people, man. It's your boy Jazz and I'm gone.